Now listen, back in the day when we were in high school, we used to ask the person, that we like to be our girlfriend or boyfriend. But after you get grown, is that still necessary, Brett?
Well, Rickey Cam Newton does not think so. The retired NFL great recently revealed on his podcast, Funky Friday, that he never formally asked a significant other, comedian Jasmine Brown, to be his girlfriend. He says that their relationship developed naturally over time. He moved her into the house, and he feels that their relationship should be understood. But the Olympic gold medalist Noah Lyles seems to think differently. Check this out.
I don't think I asked my girl. We just was around each other.
So are you really dating?
What do you mean dating?
I mean, you tell me. Are you guys together? Are you guys exclusive? You didn't ask.
Yeah, but even in that realm of saying, hey, I want you to be my girlfriend, or I want you to be my boyfriend, like, it was already understood. Shouldn't be.
Was it understood?
I think if you live with a person, like you're.
You know what we're doing a lot of?
What?
Assuming.
Well, that conversation obviously sparked a lot of online discussion, with some fans debating whether a formal question is actually necessary, or, if relationships can evolve organically without asking the "will you go with me" or "will you be my girlfriend" type questions.
Go with
me. Remember you used to say that, "will you go with me?"
Oh, yeah.
So Cam Newton and Jasmine Brown had been together since 2022. They just had their first child together last year in March. So Cam says that he sees their relationship as one of growth, characterized by strong communication and mutual understanding. But some people need that question asked for clarity, while others seem to find the old school way is outdated and restrictive. Because aren't you single until you get married anyway?
So this morning we want to know, are titles still necessary in dating today? And do grown folks still need to ask the question, will you be my girlfriend? Period. Point blank. And I think you just can't ever assume anything. Out of all your getting, get an understanding. And then govern yourself accordingly to what? The understanding.
Right.
And stuff. So you just can't say, if anything goes left, you just can't say, well, we ain't never talk about it.
Right.
Brett?
Yeah, I think you should still ask. I think you should still, it should still be an understanding, like you said. Like, you can't just automatically assume. But then I guess, if you live with the person, you have to say something. They got to know what they are and where they stand with you. What you mean, Alfred?
I mean, you might live with somebody, but are y'all monogamous? Like, you know what I mean? That's why the question has to be asked.
Did he say that? Did he say they're monogamous?
Well, it's obvious they not. Oh, monogamous. Oh,
What
yeah.
that mean?
Monogamous just together.
Do they get to date other people?
I was thinking about, I don't know what I was thinking about, because I just said, yeah, they had sex, they got a child.
Wow.
But I'm like, honey, you need to let me know.
Right. I'm with you, Gary.
Because if we're going to be living, so what are y'all? Well, I don't know, I just live here.
So we just live together and have a child, but we not together? I need to know if we're together or if we're not together, because that's going to let me know what I can do.
Exactly.
Right. How do we operate?
Right.
Yeah.
Right, Alfred, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, I'm saying you could have another woman living in an apartment on the other side of town, and you got me living in the house with a baby, so I need to know, are you my one and only? What are we doing here?
Right, or is it friends with benefits?
Right.
Yeah, that's a good question, Gary. How does that make you feel? You seem upset this morning.
Yeah,
Why are you concerned?
First of all, I want to say I love Cam Newton. I just talked to him last week at the passport place, and he said he wanted to be on the show. But my thing is, no, you need to let me know. I mean, because I need to know, honey, am I your friend, or your side friend, or your just
So was you and B.E. James official?
No, that was a pass by.
Huh?
That was just a pass by.
What about those people that say what's understood doesn't have to be explained, and they feel like, if we're together all the time, we don't need to say anything?
That's a cop out.
But it's not.
Yeah.
But how do you know it's understood if it's not explained?
I'm confused now.
See how it can be confusing? Let me know.
Yeah, man.
It is confusing.
I think communication is important. You should communicate what it is that you have with that person.
Right.
Exactly.
And if you
honey.
don't, that means you trying to do something else.
Come on.
And then Aaliyah said in the song, let me know, let me know, let me know.
All right, y'all get at me. I want to hear your thoughts. 8669 Rickey, 8669 RICKEY. I'm going to be taking your phone calls. Up next, Rick Smiley Morning Show. We're talking about dating. Cam Newton said he never formally asked his partner to be his girlfriend because they live together and they have a baby together, and he thinks that they have an understanding. And what Escape says is what, Brett? What
I need from you is understanding.
All right, so this morning we're asking our titles still necessary in dating. So let's go to the phones. 866-9-RICKY, 866-9-RICKEY. Good morning.
Good morning. Stephanie from Charlotte. I think that you should be able to have an understanding, but those aren't the times. You shouldn't assume not one thing. So, yeah, you got to ask the question.
This is Portia from Apopka, and I'm just trying to figure out why he didn't ask her that before he had the baby and before he moved her in.
Hey, this is Vincent, and I'm calling from the Sparkle City, listening to W 107.3. No, I think me and my wife been together 26 years. It took me 10 years to ask her to marry me, but before then, we just started hanging out with each other, doing everything together, and that was it. There's no, hey, do you go with me and all this like we're not children anymore, we're adults, and so I don't think it's necessary.
My name is Veronica from Houston, Texas, and yes, honey, you need to ask me.
My name is Cece. I'm calling from Louisiana, and yes, I feel like that's the appropriate thing to do to make sure things are truly understood. Otherwise, both of y'all are left in the wind and not knowing that the relationship is truly a relationship. It's basically just going about your day. So yes, it does need to be discussed and acknowledged.
Michelle Flynn, they should have understanding, especially when she moved in. That's already understood.
No, this is Nakia from Houston. There should always be an understanding so there is clarity and both parties know where you are.
James from Florida, Tampa, Florida. I think they should be married, and then you got a child together. What kind of example are you setting for that child that you can sit up and live together and that's okay like that? And then I feel like she's selling for less and spending all her good years with him. And then after the child get 18, what are they going to do then? Leave her then?
Thank you for that, James. And James, for you calling in, we're going to give you a full pack of Niagara starch for your jeans.
Yes, sir. Got that crease right down the middle. Yeah, you gotta peel them things open to get in.
That's what James sound old school like a mug. James, we're gonna get you some Niagara starch, 2 packs of cigarettes, a case of Michelob. What else you need, Brett? What kind of cologne you need? Cool water.
Schlitz malt liquor.
Schlitz malt liquor, boy, and some cool water.
Some cool water, some Old Spice.
Cool water and some Lagerfield cologne.
Yeah.
Some juke.
Some what, Brett?
Juke.
Throwback Walter Payton football jersey.
Man, tucked in.
Tucked in with a belt on.
With a belt on.
We'll get you some black leather pants with a crease in
With
them.
a crease in it. And a cuff.
Get back to the question, honey. Y'all get back to the question because that's a very serious question.
Okay, go.
So what you think? I mean, we have to have an understanding.
Okay.
I need to know where I stand, honey, because I'm not gonna be sitting here living in your house and help paying your bills and stuff. And when you decide to kick me out, now I gotta go because I have no ownership or I don't know what I am.
Yeah, but like how does that work? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like well, we say we go together, and she tell you to get out, but I thought we could go together.
You still got to get out. A girlfriend isn't a wife, but at least if we have this understanding, I can assume that you're not sleeping with somebody else, and I'm not sleeping with somebody else.
Exactly.
Your understanding may not be my understanding.
Yeah,
but assume.
Come on,
That's the word. Assume. Let's break that down. I assume that you're making an ass out of you and me.
That's right. That's what assuming is.
ASSUME. I remember that from picture pages.
Oh yeah.
Y'all don't know nothing about picture pages. That's how you learn how to read. Y'all remember picture pages? Picture pages. Go and get your. Okay, no, let me stop. All right, listen. If y'all was not able to get through, man, I keep thinking about Mr. James that just called in.
Yes, he was so profound, and we love him.
What kind of car you drive, Rod T?
Yeah, man, he got that
Cutlass
cut dog.
Supreme.
He got that cut dog.
If y'all did not get a chance to call, y'all hit us up on Instagram at RickySmileyMorningShow.com and let us know what you think.